Hello Shell Buddies and welcome to the Ashway Bazoo channel. We have some crazy epic winter storm shelling for you this week. I mentioned in my beach report that Storm Giana brought a real walloping punch to southwest Florida, including freezing temperatures, snow flurries in quite a number of places, huge winds, and oh my goodness, some shells. Roxanne, is that you? I can't tell with everybody all bundled up.
How are you?
Sweetheart. Oh, it's so good to see you again. Still got his operculum. Look, even the operculum on this animal is orange. Isn't that incredible? Hello. How are you? Do you want to warm up a little bit? I'll push on my hand. No way. That's a fossil, and that is a Conus adversarius. We had what I call a trifecta setup. Negative low tide because of a full moon, first thing in the morning, and following a storm. You can't get much better than that for shelling conditions in southwest Florida. I happened to make connections with Roxanne from Florida Beach Walks, who was going to be in the area, and together we went out there to Pass A Grille, froze our butt off, and had some epic winter shelling conditions. Let's go to Pass A Grille. Wow, look at that full moon out over the Gulf. How beautiful. All right, it's about 6:30 in the morning, beginning of February on Monday. And looks like the winds have been hellish. See all these tires up here? Look at them, they're covered in sea whips. But that washes in repeatedly every time we have a storm. Because back in the 70s, somebody thought it'd be a good idea to use them to make reefs with. Well, back in the 70s and 80s, somebody thought it was a great idea to use old tires to create new reefs out of. And of course, they put everything together with steel clips, which corroded and came apart. And every single time we have a storm, tires wash up repeatedly on Pass A Grille Beach and other beaches around the area. Now, to say that it didn't work is a bit of a misnomer because you can clearly see that there's sea whips and other things growing on those. But, I mean, come on, guys, they're tires. So Pinellas County actually, at the end of 24, got a grant from NOAA to help clean up the tires from Tampa Bay and the Gulf. So they stopped using the tire materials as artificial reefs back in the 90s after Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission determined that they were harmful to the environment, and they do not make efficient nor stable reef materials, especially since they keep blowing in. So we're hoping that this all stops here kind of soon. We don't know how long this cleanup is going to take, but just know that it is being worked on. And I'm sorry I keep showing you tires, but eventually someday, after we get the cleanup all taken care of, this won't happen anymore. Oh my goodness. Biting cold, we can see our breath in the air. See how different, babe? This is... Oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot of stuff everywhere. Oh golly. Whoa. All right. Look at this. Oh my. Pass A Grille. Gonna give us another fine showing this morning. Sun's just starting to break. Alright, so our high rack line is here now. All through this. This light is not going to do much for me. Roxanne, is that you? I can't tell with everybody all bundled up.
I've been only here for like 10 minutes. How are you?
Sweetheart. Oh, it's so good to see you again.
Oh, beautiful.
Look behind you.
I know.
Isn't that not gorgeous?
Well, I saw the glowing in the water and I was like, what is that? Before I even looked up.
Sunrise, yeah.
It's so beautiful with this moon. It's just gorgeous. Oh my word, how are you?
I'm awesome, babe. How
Good,
are
I
you?
know.
It's so good to see you again.
Oh my goodness.
And can you believe
I've
we
been
have like
hoarse for a while, so I'm not
doubling the shelling area? Did you notice?
Yeah, I know. Well, you know, I've only been here a few times before, and I've never seen this. Like,
3 years ago, we came up here after a mass beaching thing right around Valentine's Day.
yeah.
And even at low tide, the water was in the rocks, okay?
Oh, really?
Right. I mean, you could barely see a little bit of this sand.
Yeah.
Now we have 3 times the shelling area.
Oh.
Now, there will be, especially as the tide
Just
turns.
for the winter, though? This is like just the winter?
This has been steadily building up
Oh,
and building
really?
up. If you want to see what Pass A Grille used to look like back before all this sand piled up here, take a look in some of my back catalog stuff, some of the older videos from Pass A Grille, and you'll see that you couldn't really spend a lot of time walking around there. There was no place to walk because there was no sand there. Now, Gary, the master naturalist that we come across up there all the time, explained to me actually at one point that there's a beach rock right there at Pass A Grille, right where we're coming on, and it's got a hole that was drilled through it. And at times, like right now, that rock's completely buried. We can't even find it. But there's pictures that he showed me where that hole was 7 feet up, like above his head. He couldn't even reach it. So that area, the sand goes up and down at that end of Pass A Grille. It has been building there steadily since the kind of repairs that were sort of done before Helene and Milton hit. And ever since, like, sand just keeps piling up down at the point. It's making it awesome for shelling because we can get out so much further now and we have so much more time before the tide level gets to the rocks. But it did not always look like that. I'm going to link a video up here if you want to watch the mass beaching video from like 3 years ago. It will blow your mind how close in the water was to the rocks at that time. And here, point your light down. I'm going to show you something else. Yeah. The bottom of Lido, remember how the bottom of Lido used to go like this? And there was a point? Okay, now Lido goes like this.
Oh. Oh.
It's all goofed up. Oh, look at that cute little whelk I just found.
Oh. Yeah, I got a few tulips and one good size whelk. That's it.
There's a huge cut. There's a huge cut down at Lido and a big sandbar out there, which is basically catching everything. Oh. Honey, do you need some extra layers? I have an extra hat.
Oh, no, I have thermals. I am like completely like insulated. It's just my hands.
Your ears aren't cold? I can't handle it in the cold, ma'am. My ears gotta be covered.
No. After yesterday freezing, I could think I could take anything. Like it was fun outing, but oh my word, I've never been so cold in all my life. And like I've been in snow.
Well, we're protected a little bit down here like this too.
Okay.
This rock wall and then all of this, because the wind's kind of coming from the east a little bit today.
Say good morning to you.
Did Corey not come?
No, he had to work, so I'm here with, yeah, just my 2 daughters.
Oh, fun.
So, but as I said, we were just at the church function. So I was just like,
I thought you only had one.
no, I have my little Ella and I have a teenager.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Where is little
I
Ellabella?
almost have an adult child. It's very weird to think about. No, they're back at the hotel. There's no way I'd bring them in this cold.
Yeah, I can't blame you because it's pretty brutal.
We froze them yesterday, okay? But they were having fun.
Now, the last time I was here, which was just over a week ago,
Yeah.
see this little cut in over here?
Yes.
When the tide starts to come back in, I found a wow trap over there.
Wow.
Along this front edge over here,
Yeah.
I found hinged white-crested talons, which is really hard to get.
Yeah.
You're gonna see live horses all over the
Oh,
place.
I did. And I saw a few dead ones that I know are just, they're just hanging out without even moving. I don't know. I just feel so bad.
It's okay if they're hanging out, because when the water comes back, the water is being a lot warmer than the air. They'll sort of perk back up. What you got?
Oh, you got a little starfish?
A starfish? Did you know if those
I
are...
haven't even walked over there, so I want to walk over there and see.
Oh, definitely.
Because I want to get a picture of this moonrise. She got the moon and the sun here.
I know. Isn't it amazing?
It's right here.
Oh. Now, if you put those in silica gel, if they're dead, you can dry them out that way to reduce the stink.
Silica gel.
Because, yeah, the little beads that you get packed with everything.
Oh,
that
yeah.
you can buy bags of it like that are this big at Ace Hardware for like $8-10 or something like that. I think it was I paid a while back. And that's those silica gel beads to suck the moisture out of stuff. For starfish, you want to probably, because they will stink to high heaven when you're trying to dry them out, man. They will reek.
I had one in a dredge that was dead, and I just let it outside, and someone told me to put in alcohol, so I put in alcohol.
He's already stiff probably too, huh?
Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna just walk down over there and like take a picture of this.
Now, see to the left side too. You can make it all the way around to the dog beach going around that side too.
Last time we were here,
Primarily, the shells have been on this side lately, though.
okay.
I mean, it used to be we used to get tons of stuff at the dog beach, but with this whole situation going on now, everything is all different.
Yeah.
See what I love
Totally
about
get it.
over here? Nobody walks the high ramp.
Yeah, everybody's going to be doing the edge
Crazy.
first.
I know, that's pretty. I just want to go over there and look at the sunrise.
Well, go do your thing, girlie. We'll be here.
All right. Okay. It's so nice to see you.
Good to see you again, too. And that is Roxanne from Florida Beach Walks. We got together with her at St. Augustine. And she had to come this direction for a church function yesterday. I said, well, come on to Pass A Grille, baby. This is a John kind of day. A John kind of day means piles of stuff for him to look at, because John doesn't want to go to the beach and hunt super hard. He wants there to be a lot of shells for him to look at when he goes. So this is a John kind of day. It's a my kind of day, too. Look at this one, babe.
Yep.
Look at this one. This one's beautiful. Oh, no wonder. It's because there's a critter in it. And there's sea whips and pen shells. His tip is a little broken, the stem. And he's pretty crusty.
The last one I picked up was crusty.
Yeah, plenty to look at over here for sure. I'm gonna head this way. Basically, when I get here, I make a loop. I go like there and then around, and then I come back this way. But I guarantee you there's going to be more stuff piled up down on the end of that jetty, and nobody's even probably touched it yet. Just because people have been here in the dark doesn't mean they got it all, honey. You know how Pass A Grille works. The gift that keeps on giving. All right, what do we got down here? Oh, look at the size of that nice big talon. And there's a nice banded tulip. Ooh, there's a live one. Hi, buddy. Sorry to bugger ya. Nice sailor's here. Pen shells everywhere. Whole whelks, busted whelks, all over. My goodness. Lots of sea whips. Not seeing a lot of urchins. Kind of surprised about that. Let's see what our temperature looks like right now. Low tide will be at 7:30 this morning. Let's get weather bug pulled up and see what it is. 37 degrees, feels like 31. Mercifully, the wind has kind of died down a little and we're protected over here. It was a little breezy getting onto the skyway. Not showing any wind right now on weather bug, but yep, that is not a warm morning. Not a warm morning. But glad that the sun's coming up. That will help. So, oh my goodness. So much stuff. There's none of those crazy tires. Oh my god, I can't even lift that. It's so encrusted with stuff. Look at the big horses, babe, right here. Yep, this is Pass A Grille at its finest. Look at all of these critters. Oh, and a little starfish. Oh. Yep, so these horses all have critters in them. Look at this. That is scorched mussels covering an Atlantic giant cockle. Look at that. Live Welk, no live horse. What you got there, babe? Oh, I can't see with your light behind it. Oh, nice Welk. Awesome, honey. Holy moly, it's cold out here. Thank gosh the wind isn't still blowing like it was. The last 2 days have been ridiculous. Tunicates and pen shells and oh my gosh. Live stuff. Look at there. There's a brittle star. Look at that. Wow. I got my hat pulled down so tight it's pushing my glasses off of my nose. There's an empty little tulip. Big hinged quahogs. Look at this. Holy cow, guys. Are you alive? Nope. Nothing but sand in there. That's a beauty. What a gorgeous Welk. Whew. A banded tulip. Nice start to our morning. There's more stuff here than a person can look at. My goodness. The Welks, they're everywhere. All over. Oh yeah, this will be worth digging in, but once we can see better. John's going gaga on Welks. Little live horses. Hey babe. Look at this one.
Look at these 2 horses.
I see them. There's a bunch of them over there with hanging out some
Look at
Welks.
these.
Yep. These are babies compared to the other ones that are out here. Welks all over the place.
Look at them. These crusties all get up. It'll be beautiful cleaned up.
That's a nice one. You taking that?
Yep.
Wow. Oh my gosh. This is too fun out here. Holy pen shells, Batman. This is nuts. A little live cockle there. Oh, hi, buddy. Hello. There you go. Another empty banded tulip. Gosh. So yeah, this little stretch right here, I like this. I don't like that there are all these tires. I mean, I know, we know what they're from. But still, it doesn't make me happy to see that. The only thing that tells me is just how rough stuff got out there in the ocean. Ooh. What do we have here? Looks like some kind of a squid. That's unusual. That we don't see a lot here. Pygmy octopus, yeah, but not squid. That's weird. Although, after yesterday and Saturday, literally anything is possible. We had 59-mile-an-hour gusts down here. I mean, that's knocking on the door at tropical storm level here for a winter storm, which is crazy. Look at this big moon. All right. Nobody there. And a nice nutmeg. Hey. Awesome. Nice nutmeg and a nice moon snail. Nice big horse conch right here too. Look at this guy. Wow. Hello, friend. I know you're so cold, buddy. It's okay. The sun's coming up. It'll get better. Boy, oh boy. Little parwelk down there. Yeah, so there's more shells than you can shake a stick at over here right now. Pass a Grille. The gift that keeps on giving. An angel wing. Hey, John. It's an angel wing. That's fun. Second time now that I found an angel wing at Pass A Grille. It's only second time ever. Oh my gosh, there is just so much everything everywhere all at once. Absolutely mind-bending. I know. It's crazy, right? I just got a nice moon and a nice nutmeg right here. This muddy area catches a lot of stuff. It won't be like the piles, but you'll still be able to find a lot. Is that an albino fighting conch, or is it just a really worn out old one? What do we got here? Oh, he's got a hermit crab in him too. Hey, buddy.
I think it's dead. Look.
Oh, yeah. If they can't stay inside the thing, they're dead.
Should I take it out?
You can just go like that. It might fall right out. If he's not, then he's not dead yet. Oh, look, there's a little baby urchin. An itty bitty little baby sea urchin. Yep. This is amazing. Look at these horses. They're huge. Wow, that is cool. A little itty bitty tiny urchin. Oh, it's all busted in the back, though. Too bad. Alright, I'm going to turn my light off because it's not helping any anymore because the sun's coming up. I am going to take out my phone if I can find my zipper and get some pictures of these guys. Pass A Grille. Oh, Pass A Grille. You're killing me this morning. I'm loving it. Pen shells everywhere. Sea stars all over. Your brain boggled yet?
I know. There's a pretty coral and purple sea whip on that tire.
Yeah, I'll tell you the story actually
It's
about
really
these
beautiful.
tires. These tires were put down in the 70s as a alternate reef material. And they made an artificial reef out of it.
Okay.
And every time we get a storm, those bad boys, he's rolling on in here nonstop.
Well, that one's a beautiful example of what they were trying to accomplish. It's really pretty. It has a large amount of...
Oh yeah, the sea whips like it.
Yeah.
Check this out and watch where you're stepping.
Oh, the angel wing.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
We don't get them here very often. They come out of this back bay every so often.
Okay.
So we don't really find them much around here, but because this is the second one I've ever found here.
Oh, wow. Hey, that's pretty rare then.
I know,
That's
right?
good.
So how does this stack up with winter out your way?
Well, of course, it always beats it. I mean, we get shells, but like not like this. Okay, like
This is intense. Yeah.
this is. It's just like there's so much to look at.
And all the way to the rocks, all the way down to where that fishing pier is.
Right.
And there'll be stuff when the tide turns washing up on this side too.
That's crazy.
It's-
Look at this moon. I can't get over the moon. It's so beautiful.
It's beautiful, isn't it? I call this place the gift that keeps on giving.
Oh, absolutely.
Pass A Grille is probably my happiest shell spot.
Oh,
I love it here.
it's beautiful.
And there's so much. I found a really nice moon and a nutmeg already.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
The good stuff is in here, not laying perfectly on the top, but just in the mud a little bit, and you gotta kind of pull it out and see if there's anything good there. Yeah.
And I still have your Chinese container.
Oh, good. Put some stuff in it. There's gonna be good tinies here. Oh, do you have, we've got those hand warmer, you know those things you shake up?
To shake up and hold.
Yeah, I've got
My
a,
hands are fine now. They're okay now. It was when I first came down here, I was like, ooh.
yeah, that first getting out of the car is like,
I know.
makes you catch your breath. But if you need one of my warmers,
Body's not
let me know.
getting anything, it's just my hands. It's just my hands. Oh, thank you though.
Hit me up if you need the hand warmers. We got a whole mess of them in the van.
I will. I love it when you have earmuffs on. You break them and put them on your earmuffs.
Oh, I used to I roll them in the edge of the hat. In my
Perfect.
the hat band where you go put it right over your ears right there. Yeah. Here's a super pro tip for staying warm on those cold shelling days. Take those hand warmers, most people put them in their pockets or their shoes or their gloves, stick them in the brim of your hat. Tuck them in over where your ears are, in the folded section of your cap. That'll keep your ears warm, keep your whole head warm, and everything else toasty on you, except maybe your nose. Look at this. Ooh, are you alive too? You are. You got your operculum and everything. And that is one of the red variety of the banded tulip. Nice live specimen. We'll put them right back down. There you go, buddy. And look at this cute little hinged dosinia. And this is going to be your disc dosinia with the finer lines on it. Beautiful. So much stuff to look at. Overwhelming. This is banana bonkers. Seriously, just banana bonkers. Look at that sea star. Oh my goodness. Big busted whelk. Another nice banded tulip here. Yep, totally empty. And is this? Oh wow, an old beat up fossil lace murex, all tore up. Another nice banded tulip though. One of those unfortunate big giant red hermits. I can't tell if he's alive or not. If he's just really moving slow or if he's had it. This is the shell he was in. Let's just put it there by him. See if he tries to go back in it. So kind of fun. We got to get together with Roxanne again. She's here in Tampa for a religious function yesterday. And I said, well, come on over to Pass A Grille in the morning. Let's go. Too much fun out here. Just too much fun out here in the winter. Look at that one. Oh, God, what a beautiful shell. But definitely alive. Got our little operculum on there still. My friend. Here, I'm going to put you back down so you stay warm. Oh, stone crab. Are you having a bad day? Oh, buddy. Let me see if I can help you out. There's a little pea crab and a sea star. This big horse conch. Now, these guys are carnivorous, too. They will eat others. Alright, stone crabby. He got flipped on his back and he's stuck. There you go, friend. Try that out. Is that better? Aw, okay, pal. There you go. Have a good morning. Lots of food out here. Go get you some.
I'm glad I'm not the only person
person that talks to them.
I talk to other critters.
I do too. I love seeing all this live stuff. I am just amazed.
Isn't it awesome?
It is. I mean, the ocean is good and healthy.
It's pretty incredible.
It is so incredible. I am just so excited to see it.
I just flipped a little stone crab back over. He was stuck on his back, and now he's moving
I
around.
flip them over too. Every time I see him, I flip them over.
Yeah, they have a hard time when they're this cold to get righted again. Poor little guys. But we want to keep them around.
Exactly.
Keep them alive if we can. Most people, when they think of stone crabs, actually think of them as nothing more than a food source. Their crab claws rather, are served in a number of restaurants all over the place, especially when they're in season. And FWC and the Department of Agriculture actually tell the fishermen not to take the whole crab, but to just take one of the claws and return it back so that it can continue on living. Now, they will live anywhere between 7 and 10 years, I think, something along those lines. And besides just eating algae and vegetation, they will also eat the polychaete worms and other carrion, other dead critters and detritus. So they're important to the ecosystem as a whole for helping keep the waterways clean. And if we can help flip one over and keep it alive, we should do that. Horse conchs galore conchs. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Everywhere you look. There's one. There's one. There's one. They're all over. There's another one. There's another one. There's another one. And another one. There's another little crabby. What's your deal, buddy? Oh, you're alive too. Hi. Good morning. Finding lots of good stuff to eat? Yeah? Well, get after it then, my friend. I'll leave you to it. Look at this. And by the way, the cold does not mean that the horses are dead. They're just cold stunned. They're just a little like, I can't move right now. You know how all of us get when our joints are all frozen and cold and stuff. But left alone, they will perk back up and do their horse conch thing and get back to it. If that was not the case, every time I come back here, this place would be full of dead, reeking, stinking, large, giant, half-fed on horse conchs. And that's not what's been happening. They're cold stunned and they're not happy right now, but they're not dead. Holy moly. Right now, also, as I'm like drifting through here, I am looking at the horse conchs just to make sure, in case I find an empty one. Our friend Casey was here day before yesterday. I found an empty. She was pretty excited. And on days like today, I don't really care if I find a bunch of stuff to take home. It's not important. Having fun, seeing all the life, checking it out. That's what's the fun part. Alright, so I have a little hinge Sunray Venus here. Came apart. And a little drill. Now, I think there's something in it. Blow the sand off. Yep, there's a little hermit crab in there. I'll leave that there. And just keep the Sunray Venus. Nice. Oh, look. A little bitty horse conch shell. Is there anything in it? Oh, a little baby hermit. At least I think it was. Yep. Hello, friend. Hi. You're just so tiny and little. There you go, buddy. Put your back there. My word. Oh, look at the other side too. Holy Moses. Wow. Oh my gosh. Pass A Grille showing out this morning. Beautiful. Is that one alive?
I don't know. I just walked up to it.
Oh. Oh. There's a hermit in it. There's another little shell back here though. A nice parallel. Look at the color on that. And an apple murex. Oh wow, that's a beast for an olive. Holy moly. Look, a brittle star. There's another brittle star. Alright, this looks like half a critter. Yeah, there's nice shells. Look at that big stone crab.
Yep.
He's alive too. One of the claws is gone. May have been commercially fished. Look at that murex right by you, babe. And look at this little pretty parrot I just got. Turn my headlamp off. I'm pretty sure I don't need it anymore. Look at this star. Trying to cover himself back over to stay warm. Let me help you out. There you go, buddy. All snug. I like this grassy stuff. Sometimes I find baby's ears in here. A lot of the grass and a lot of the little tube worm sheaths and stuff. All kinds of fun things out here. Tunicates. More sea stars. Oh, heavens to murder droid. I don't even know where to look. I don't even know where to focus my attention. Look at these little golf ball sponges all over the place. They're so cute. Hello, horsey. Yep, you got an occupant as well. What do we got here? I might be able to keep this guy. Let's rinse him. Yeah, that's an empty little tulip. And oh, little itty bitty drill shell, but it's got a critter in it. I'll put that guy back down. Look at that tiny little seraph. Oh, it's so tiny and cute. And there's somebody in there too, a little micro tiny little hermit crab. Lots of live critters, boy oh boy. But I can take that tulip. How about this horse? What's your story? Oh, dead hermit crab. Yeah, sliding right out. He did not make it. Well, as long as he's not alive anymore, I will keep that shell. That looks like a nice whelk. Oh yeah. Good morning. Yep, that's a beaut. Wow. You know what? I'm gonna appreciate that a little more in this light. Such nice colors. Oh, so pretty. Chocolate brown, beautiful. Awesome. I really am loving this too. It's a beautiful parwelk. Great color on it. Is that a big moon over there? And is it empty? It is not. Has a Hermie in it, and he is alive. All right, buddy. Oh my gosh, there's a little teeny tiny shells all over the place. Look at this little itty bitty crab. So small and cute. So this is a good spot to look for the Wentel traps. Oh, I don't see any Wentels yet, but I do see a nice egg cockle. Nice little egg cockle there. And a sharp rib drill. Got a hermit crab in it. Nice big bass scallop. Oh, that's a beaut. Nice. I'm so glad I'm layered up and not cold right now, because this is too fun.
Morning, buddy.
Morning.
Lady, I'm sorry.
Hi. I know, it's hard to tell with us all bundled up under this stuff.
Isn't that unbelievable?
The horse conchs, it's amazing.
They're freaking everywhere.
There's all kinds of good stuff out here today.
Yeah. It's because of the storm, huh?
Yep. That's where all the tires came from too. Look at this beautiful lightning whelk. Lovely. Empty. Nobody in it. Fabulous. Oh, that breeze though. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, I didn't get to work over here very much the last time I was here, so I wanted to kind of check this good today. Nice little empty juvie fighting conch. And what do we got here? Another little drill shell with... Oh, is there something in there or not? I can't see anything. I think I can keep that. Awesome. And that pretty pink tip on that. That's lovely. I'll put that little drill in my tiny jar. Lots of big horses. I can see Roxanne over there digging in the pile. So fun. Oh, a live chestnut turban. No. Half, maybe. No, a live one. There's his operculum. Okay. He is alive. I'm sorry, buddy. Here. You can go right back where you were. Another little Gulf oyster drill. A little Hermie in it. Some horse conch egg casing. Or egg whelk, egg, not horse conch, sorry. Do you have a hermit crab or just junk in it? Nope, just junk in it. Nothing in there but some little jingle shells and stuff. Beach crud. I don't really want to do a lot of cleaning. I think I'll leave that for somebody else. Mercy. The horse conchs are all over. Now, last time I came out here, I had noticed that there were shells that were getting trapped just off of this sandbar too. I'm gonna look for some of those. Good morning. How are you? Hi. Oh, there's a nice baby's ear. Yeah, all right. That's beautiful. Gorgeous little babies here. tiny shells make me happy. Oh, look at this sea star, one of the 9 arms. Hey, that's awesome. Hello, friend. He did lose parts of some of these arms. He's in the process of regrowing them. That is one of the 9-armed sea stars. Don't get these guys as often as the 5s. Fun to see that and the brittle stars this morning. Honestly, we don't really see the 9-armed star here all that often. I know that according to my book from the Witheringtons, the distribution says that they're found a little further south of Tampa Bay, so we don't see them all that often here like they do downstate. So this is the first one I've actually ever really seen washed up on the beach that was in good shape. Commonly what we'll see is the royal star, which is on the left, or the common sea star, which is over here on the right. But we don't encounter the 9-arm guys very often. We don't really see the brittles all that often either. So to see not only the brittles on this day, but see a nice example of a 9-armed sea star right here at Pass A Grille was pretty exciting. I was actually pretty surprised because, again, I just don't get to see them here that often. There's a 5-arm over there in the water. And there's so many shells here. Really having a hard time focusing. And you're empty. Fantastic. Nice bandy tulip and chocolate brown. Beautiful. Apple murex here. An empty one too. That's a nice one. Nice apple murex. Morning.
Morning.
How are you? This is what I think it is. Oh wow, it's an old alphabet cone. Oh my gosh. Oh, beat up alphabet and a nice apple murex. That guy, I'm gonna leave. There's another nice empty whelk. See, they're not all laying on the surface. Some of them are a little buried in the mud. But they're here. Nice. Alright, so let's check out what's going on the edge. Some more pens and pricklies and sailor's ears. There's some fighting conchs. And a lot of the fighting conchs have been pretty beat up. I really haven't been taking those, but... Oh, there's a nice worm. And a button. And an auger. I lost sight of them. Where'd they go? There they are. The little auger is empty. Button snail is a little blown out. An arm snail. Fun. Yeah, look at all these things over here. My goodness. All kinds of cool stuff. Broken sand dollars too, even. A little tiny whelk, and another little tiny whelk, and a cute little juvenile fighting conch. The little whelks are awesome. How fun. Whew, that breeze though. It's chilly. Guess I'll put these guys in my littles jar because they're awfully small. How many more shells are there? Oh my gosh, crazy pants. Lots of shells. This sandbar has gotten huge. We're way out. Way out. Oh, look at the little tern. Hey, buddy. I love those little guys. They're so fun. Hey, Venus. Yeah, that's a pretty one. Good summer Venus clam. And just because I'm searching the edge doesn't mean there aren't shells out here in the middle. There's shells all over this pool. Look at this. This whole thing is covered. There's shells everywhere. There's a half decent olive. Making sure it's not occupied, but it does not seem to be. A little littered olive in my bag. Some tulip egg casings right there. Let's go check those out. Oh, I hate kneeling on this because I know it's kind of wet. Yeah, tulip egg casings. And looks like some of them have hatched out. Awesome. Yay, tulips. One of the things Pass A Grille is best known for is its tulips. And there's another one of my swoopy potato chips. Oh, yeah, there's two of them, but this guy's broken. Alright, this one has a big hole in it, so I'm probably not going to keep that one. Well, or does it? Oh, no. It's something wonky with how the shell formed. Look at that. Some kind of critter, a little burrowing worm of some sort, got in between the layers. So that's really fun. These are the Atlantic fat tellin, and I just love these guys. I call them my swoopy potato chips. They're one of my favorite things to find. I don't know why. I just think they're the coolest. The Atlantic fat tellin, and one with something weird with it. That's very cool. Looks like a nice big moon here too. Are you whole? Oh, you're occupied. Occupied with a Hermie. Hi, friend. What's going on? Here, buddy. I'll put you back now so you stay warm. So, yeah, all kinds of stuff out here. All kinds. More to look at than you can see. Oh, I love this place. Alright, so this is what caught my attention. I'm assuming this guy's alive. See that indentation around the shell? How it's kind of like the sand was kind of going down toward the shell, leaving an outline around it, and the water pooled a little bit there. That shows you that the animal's actually holding on to the bottom. Oh yeah, the size of that whelk, what a monster. Wow. There you go, friend. Big whelk. And a little expired hammerhead shark. Here's something that we don't get to talk much about on this channel either because it's not a common shelling site. The bonnethead shark, which is actually the smallest member of the hammerhead species of sharks. They get to maximum like 4.9 feet long, and when they're small, they're kind of cute. We don't see them too often unless they get cold stunned and washed in. Not something we see very often here. Take a picture of that for my brother. He's a shark fanatic. Fishermen see these little guys all the time, but shellers really don't. They're not usually here. Oh, poor little friend. Are you really dead? Or are you just cold stunned? Can you keep yourself upright? Are you gonna be alright, pal? I think it is still alive. He doesn't feel frozen. I think he's just cold stunned. Oh, buddy, I'm sorry. Here, let's do this. Let's try putting you that way, and if you can get it together, maybe you'll be okay. Maybe not. Oh, buddy. There. Oh, he's lost an eye. So he may not be okay. He may be dead. I don't know. Try to give him a chance, though. Poor little fella. I watched this little guy for a few minutes, and his mouth was moving. He was trying. He was just so cold stunned that he just couldn't get it together. So I'm not sure if that poor little fella made it or not. What we got here? A wonky surf clam. That's fun. Not big on picking up surf clams all the time, but I like them when they got weirdo stuff going on. Love me a good weirdo. Have to say, much warmer over here by the water's edge too. Even with the wind, the water temperature is much warmer than the air. Oh, hello, Florida fighting hunk. Little live guy with your little eye stalks. Hi. Hello. How are you? Do you want to warm up a little bit? I'll push on my hand. Good morning. It's okay, I'm not gonna hurt you. Here, you wanna go back in there? It's warmer in there. There you go. Ooh, look at that olive. Oh, that's a live one. No wonder it's so pretty. Hello, olive friend. You have a great shell. There you go, friend. That's part of why their shell is so slick. The animal comes out and spends time on the outside of the shell. Most people notice about the letter olive how shiny and glossy it is, especially when it's considered a fresh find and recently deoccupied. But really they're glossy like this because the animal spends a lot of time on the outside of the shell. It's constantly polishing its shell with a mucus-like substance that allows it to protect it from getting scratched up when it burrows through the sand. This isn't the only snail that'll do this either. Flamingo tongues spend most of their life on the outside of their shell, honestly. Although the flamingo tongue does it for a slightly different reason. It spends its life living on coral polyps, absorbs toxins, that kind of thing. So it's not really the same. The olive spends a lot of its time outside the shell because it's hunting in the sand. It actually will go after crustaceans, little worms, and even some small bivalves. When it smells something with its little siphon out, it'll wait lurking under the sand and then grab up and catch it with its foot and engulf whatever it's going after to consume it. Just kind of an interesting thing to note that you would think something that's meant to protect the animal is protecting instead. There's a pretty little pony. He's alive though. Still got his operculum. Look, even the operculum on this animal is orange. Isn't that incredible? Super lovely. Oh, how beautiful. There you go, friend. Here. Make you a little spot to hide. There you go. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. That is a live purplish simile. Critter is still in the shell. You see some of his stuff kind of hanging out, trailing right here. What an amazing find. Of course, he's still in there, so I can't take it. But yep, purplish simile in the orange variety. Absolutely beautiful. What a beautiful example of this shell. Oh, wow. Boy, I wish I could keep you. All right, friend. Somebody's gonna grab you with that color, so let's tuck you in there too. Kind of hide you. Oh wow, look at the size of that. Great summer Venus. Wow. Alright, that's a nice big summer Venus. It does have a lot of barnacle action on it though. I think I might leave that one. Getting a little better out here with the sun coming up. Not so bitterly cold. It is breezier, of course, over here. Away from the rocks, but... Oh, this cutie pie. Nice little baby juvie fighter conch. Cute, cute, cute. Holy sailor's ears. They're everywhere. Huh. Nice little spiny jewel box in really good shape. Hello, tiny spiny. You're cute. Beautiful. Another little cutie. Who are you in there? Nope, just a piece of a twig. Nice little chewy fighter conch. A lot of cold stunned little fish too. I feel bad for those little guys. Let's go check and see how Roxanne and John are doing. What do we have here? A little sunray Venus. And are you albino or just fossil? You're just kind of fossilized and chalky. A little tinge of pink in you. You're just old. That's a cute little sunray Venus though. Nice. Roxanne's digging for China over there. Let's see if she found anything good. Ooh. Nice buttercup lucine. That's a beauty. There's another one right there behind me, too. Right this way. Not very buttery, but still a buttercup lucine. Awesome. Let's speed up a little bit and catch up with Roxanne and see what she's finding over there in that big pile. Digging up anything good?
Yeah, I found, oh, I can't feel my nose. Need a nose warmer. I have never found a sunrise that large.
Oh, nice.
It's huge.
Very
And,
cool.
I found like a few little horse conchs, but I found a pretty decent sized one.
Oh, that's a nice pony right there. Yeah.
And then
Excellent. Nice.
Oh, pretty nice and clean.
I just picked up a live whelk out there, this big.
Oh, wow.
And a hammerhead shark that's floating over there in the edge.
Oh, no.
I kept trying to flip him over and see if he was okay, but I'm not sure he is. If he is, he's just real cold stunned. Because there's fish washing in over there that are too.
Yeah, I saw a fish over there in that little pond, holding pond area.
And I found these guys, little pens.
Oh, fun. I like the little ones. I think
I
the
do
little ones are so
too.
cute. Or the bigger ones, when you open it, they look like a heart. I did with the sun.
Did you make the
sunrise.
shadow box? I did a shadow box project
Oh, with the pens?
with the pens, and I called it Tiny Shell Love on that, and I filled the inside of the heart with all these little tinies. It was so sweet.
Okay, I will check that out. I will check that out, definitely.
Yeah, they make nice hearts when they're opened out. Here's what that project looks like. It was released in June of last year, and I'll throw a link in here so you can link over to it and also include it in the description and at the end of the video.
Check that out. I will check that out, definitely.
Yeah, they make nice hearts when they're opened out. And there's brittle stars, and I saw a 9-arm.
You saw a brittle star? Yeah,
I saw 3 brittle stars so far.
Oh, fun, fun.
There's a nice big whelk nobody wants.
Oh, I can't see it. I'm like, there?
Right there.
Yeah,
Is it broken?
Yeah, it's a little broken.
Yeah, there's some big monster broken ones out here too, for sure.
Oh, that is just crazy. But I can't believe that.
Ah,
That sunrise, even though it's so common, I cannot believe it's so big.
look at this.
Yay,
It's a chop snail.
Cool.
That's a fun find for PAG. We don't see those here very
I
often.
did find a really pretty lace
Nice.
murex too.
Oh yeah, lace and apple murexes, banded tulips, true tulips, and all kinds of fun things. I even found some Atlantic fat talons I picked up. Those are cool. I call them my swoopy potato chips.
Oh wow. Oh my goodness.
Aren't
That's
those
so
cool?
Yeah.
Yep, I
Nice.
found 2 of those guys out there. There's egg cockles. If you're really lucky, you might find an all-white prickly cockle. We have a colony of albinos that will wash in after storms here and at Sunset Beach just above us.
Okay.
Like 5 miles up, Sunset Beach Treasure Island is another place. It's nothing like this. They just renourished it, so it's kind of jacked up.
Okay.
Now also, on the other side of here, there should be shells piled up against that jetty too, and there will be shells all the way from here to the Don Caesar Hotel.
Yeah, I've shelled on that side once before.
Mhm.
So it's like the popular hangouts on this side.
Oh yeah, the rocks is where it's at, Snap. This is the fun spot over here. I even found a torn up jay here last winter.
Oh, fun.
Believe it or not. I mean, it wasn't in great shape. It was all... A jay's a jay as far as I'm concerned, but... Because they're not real hard to find.
My way over there. We'll see how it
There's
goes.
stuff, literally, even out here in the middle.
everywhere.
It's everywhere. The low-hanging fruit, obviously, in the rack lines and stuff like that, but stuff is getting washed in. There is stuff in the water just past the brake line too. It's rolling around. Oh geez, this is going to be good for a couple of weeks.
Wild,
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Nice, a J! Yay! All right, congratulations.
Oh my goodness, congrats.
Congratulations.
Is that your first one?
I got a ton of pieces, but this is the biggest.
Yay!
Definitely.
Fantastic.
Hey, I think that will put you in the J Club.
It does. It does put you in the
Never
J
brag,
Club.
but we're there.
Oh my
Yes.
goodness, congratulations.
Fantastic.
I was here yesterday too. This is great. I love it.
Oh,
Pass a Grille is the gift that keeps on giving. I love this place.
And like a couple weeks ago, just like in general, when the horse comps were out and thriving, and now they're all kind of struggling. But oh my gosh, that's crazy. They were all.
Well, they'll be all right. They're just cold stunned.
Yeah.
They'll, you know, the sun's coming up and it's already helping them out a little bit, and
so I put it with its other little buddies over here.
yeah, they'll be okay once the sun comes up. A lot of these big giant red hermit crabs too that have been falling out of the shells. Have you? I mean, they're like lobster size. They're huge.
Well, I kept
Not usually.
I one. I think they're gonna die. Yeah.
Yeah, and I played with a stone crab. He got himself flipped on his back and he couldn't get up, so I flipped him over and helped him out.
No.
I've been talking to critters all morning.
Yeah, I just as soon as I heard you say Jay, I was like, oh my gosh, I had to
Oh
somebody.
yeah. No, thank you so much for sharing. Are you?
That's fantastic. Great find.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Sunset is it used to be a little better after a storm, but then they renourished it and it's all goofy now.
Yeah.
But it's already starting to get carved up, so
Oh wow.
I saw a live olive earlier too.
Oh, those are so.
Played with that.
Through the sand. I love that.
They get some big ones out here. What else did I find that was cool? I found an irregular surf clam. It's bent.
Oh,
See this?
oh wow, that's a little.
I don't really pick up surf clams very much, but when it's got a weirdo goofball thing, I definitely pick up a weirdo. Give me a goofball any day. I love them. Now, when I was here last time, there was a big bunch of stuff in the rocks at the very end too. I haven't made it over there yet, but the pen shells hide all the good stuff.
Yeah, thank you.
How are you doing, babe? It does make it more fun.
Back to Welks.
Do you need the keys so you can offload?
Nope.
No? Do you want to go warm up in the car for a second and get some hot chocolate?
That might be a good idea.
I'll give you the keys if you want to do that, honey.
You're not gonna go?
No, my bag's not full yet. I've been more playing with critters and talking to them and goofing. Just sort of marveling and taking it all in today.
You see, I got a couple of baby horses.
Here you go. Here's the keys. Yeah, there's some nice dark chocolate ones. See, like this guy's got a little hermie crab in him, so you can't take him, but they get like super big around here.
Yeah, that's crazy. I ran into a few really pretty ones.
Now, here is Tulip Palooza. If you were to go to Honeymoon Island, that's Chestnut Turban Palooza.
I've been there and I definitely
Size tulip, really nice.
Huh?
There's a decent size tulip.
Yeah, they're crazy big.
And there's loads of nice Welks today, man. He's got a bag.
Nothing but well.
He's got a bag full of Welks.
Picked up a whelk just a minute ago,
Uh huh.
and it had a crab in it. Shook it and it flew out.
Yeah, if they fall out like that, then the crab is dead. They hold on till the last possible, and then once they can't, that's it. Another one of the failed reef tires. I don't really know if I should say failed, because obviously things were growing and attaching themselves to them. So after a while, things, you know, become habitable, I suppose. But what have we got here? Oh, no way. That's a wing oyster. Sea whips and other soft corals belong to an order of animals called gorgonians. These are types of soft corals that will attach to a substrate on the bottom, or in our case here around Pass A Grille, to these tires that were supposed to build a reef. And what they do is they grow up into the water table a couple of feet high. And what that does is it gets them into more of a water flow and nutrient stream. So file clams and jingles, and particularly the Atlantic wing oyster, has figured out that this is a good place to be so that they can get more food coming to them too. Now, you wouldn't call this necessarily a symbiotic relationship because it's not necessarily awesome for both of them. It helps the clams and it doesn't do harm to the sea whips. So the sea whip hasn't developed any kind of poison or anything like that to get the clams off of its back. Otherwise, evolutionarily, it would have done something about it if it was really bothered by it. So that's what these guys do. They hang out on the sea whips, get themselves up a little higher into the water and off the bottom where more food is available to them. Yeah, he might have. He's on his way out, though. He's definitely, like, half cracked open, sort of hanging out the end. Like, but you can't open it. But that is an Atlantic wing oyster. Check this out. It goes up like this, and then this little wing comes off the back. And this one's been beat up from the storms and tumbling around on this tire too. So not in fabulous shape. Not viable either. Definitely not gonna make it. Still cool to see though. So I made hot chocolate in my thermos this morning. And I left it in the car. I actually burned my mouth on it. I gave John the keys so he can go warm up. He's gonna go have some. Huh. Little white Atlantic semele. How nice. That's a nice little shell. Horses everywhere. So many horse conchs. And look at all these cockles out here. Wow. Big bunch of them. Ooh. So this has changed. This has kind of gotten dug out a little bit by the water action. Wasn't like this last week. So it's changed a little bit where stuff piles up. Interesting. Ooh, look at that nice dark chocolate. Oh. And of course it's occupied by a hermit crab. But what a gorgeous chocolate-colored fighting conch. Really pretty shell. Alright, buddy, oh baby bee. Another whelk. Another cute fighting conch with a hermit crab. Are you okay, friend? You look so cold and unhappy. Yeah. I'll just leave you there. Gosh, the horses are all over again today. There's a nice little yellow cockle. That's pretty. Beautiful color inside. Look at the horse conchs over here. That is nutso. All bunched up in one big spot. These big old whelks too. Wow. Oh wow, that guy's alive. And that one is too. Big horse there. So when the water comes back in, These guys will be okay. Not particularly happy right now, but they will be okay. More stuff over here. Holy cats. Oh, that's a nice space scallop. Look at you. Nice big bay. Great shell. Look at the horses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 20 of them right here. Oh my gosh. Nuts. Pony size, big size, little size. There's a couple more hiding over here in the rocks. Another couple up there. Yep, they're all over. Let's see what else we got here. There's horse conch over there. Another one stuck to that rock. A little stone crab in there with him. And more. Look at them all. Oh my gracious. Ooh, these are furry rocks. Big chunks of coral. Wow. Just wow, 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 wow. Yep, you're alive too. Mine's a crazy pants stuff in here. Man. At one point, we know the horse conchs are here, right? But we never used to see this many of them until all this filled in with sand. Now we see loads of them all the time. But it used to be a little unusual to see them in this quantity. But this winter, boy, they're grooving out on all of this extra sandbar over here. But yeah, these guys now are getting some water on them, warming them up. Look at the size of these things. Huge. Boy, that might be one of the prettiest horse conch shells I've ever seen too. Look at that. It's perfect and it's just gorgeous. Definitely still occupied though. But man, you have a really pretty shell. When you're done with it, give me a call. I'll be happy to take it. A nice sunray Venus. Alright, so the water level is kind of starting to, tide's starting to turn a little bit. So now I want to go back toward the middle and see if I can find another Wentel trap. Got lucky last time I was here. Sea whips all over. Another big beautiful horse conch. Another one. Gosh, they're enormous. I have no idea what this is, but it's really heavy. Ugh. Oh, I don't want to get too much water on me either. Keep forgetting I got that hole in the back of my boot. Ah. A nice little surf clam. Another nice little yellow cockle. Lovely. And this one's not an albino prickly, but very pale pink. Has gotten hit by some of the bristleworms though. Beautiful though. These little cuties. That looks like a really nice fighting conch. That looks empty too. Not super easy to get to. Come on out of there, you. nothing but sand inside. Lovely dark, heading toward chocolate. Florida fighting conch. That's a beauty. Pass A Grille, this place is just magic. It's just magical here. I absolutely love it here. My happy place. There's a nice olive. Well, not really. It's kind of rough. Not glossy or smooth. Yeah, we'll leave that guy too. There's so many nice shells today, I don't have to take iffy ones, you know? I can be pickier. I also always have a lot of those rougher olives too. I collect those because they're easier to craft with. The glue will stick to them, whereas it doesn't stick to the slippery ones very well. A nice yellow cockle there. And there's a little stone crab hiding in here. I think he's alive. Kind of holding on to the ground right here. Hi, friend. Ooh. Green lip mussel. Don't love that they're showing up all over the place and that they're proliferating. But that nacre inside is stunningly pretty. It's just so gorgeous. Throw that in the bag. What we got up here? More shells and more shells and even more shells. Oh my gosh. Oh man, can you believe how awesome Pass A Grille actually is? Every time there's a storm, every time it's a Pass A Grille Shellapalooza, and I was really excited that Roxanne from Florida Beach Walks was able to share that with me this time because it was so fun. But we've been at this for a little while now, and I still have a lot more footage to share with you guys, so we're gonna have to break this into two parts. This video actually kicks off a new series called Shelling with Buddies, and I intend to show you guys footage from a number of different shell trips in all different places where either fans of my show or other folks that are also content creators come out onto the beach and get together with us and actually go shelling. It's a lot of fun shelling with buddies, and I strongly recommend to have a buddy to go shelling with. That's part of the reason I tell everybody to go ahead and join my Facebook group, Eshwe Bijou's Shell Buddies. If you follow this channel and you do have Facebook, go ahead and get signed up for the Shell Buddies page. Make connections with other shellers that might be in your area and find somebody to go have some fun with. Because if you want to have fun like this, then you know what you need to do. Get out there and go shelling. Now stay tuned to the end of the video. There's going to be some links that pop up for some other fun shelling adventures to share with you. And I really hope we see you back next time for part 2 of Shelling with Roxanne from Florida Beach Walks at the Pass A Grille Shellapalooza. Thanks so much for watching, and remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button so that you know when we post the second part of this awesome trip. We'll see you again for the next installment right here from the beach.